growing up, my parents was totally opposite. My mother was a social worker. My father was a drug dealer. They had the same clients.
Well, comedian and actor Donnell Rawlings likes to make people laugh, even about his own family. You can see him at the Arlington Improv Friday, fresh off of a tour with fellow comedian Dave Chappelle. Thanks so much for taking time to talk with us again, Donnell.
Thank you, but you should have let them finish that joke. I said they had the same clients. My mother would be like, you need to get your life together. My father would be like, no, you can come over here. I got 2 for $50. That was the end of that joke.
Well, thank you for completing it. We appreciate that. So you're going to be back in the next season of Black Family Mafia. That's a drama on Stars. And you're on tour doing stand-up. So what? 2 different things there. Which do you like? Do you like one more than the other?
First off, I don't know if this is a cultural thing. That show, you're the only person I know that says the whole name. People from the streets use the acronym. They say BMF, bruh. You said, so you're a part of Black Family Mafia. Who, any relation to the Smith family? No, they are opposite. I consider myself to be somewhat of a thespian. Stand-up comedy, of course, is my first love. I get to play around with acting every once in a while. And over the last 30 years, I've been lucky enough to, when I do act, be a part of some shows that kind of shift pop culture. I did HBO's The Wire years ago. HBO's The Corner. BMF is a pretty big show coming out of the 50 Cent brand. You know, 50 Cent is a Texan right now. But to be able to go from stand-up to play a serious role on Black Mafia Family, and they have a funny undertone, I said that's, you know, it's kind of a pretty big deal, and I'm happy for it.
So you've toured with Chris Rock, even more recently again with Dave Chappelle. It's a tough time to be a comedian. They've both taken some heat for their jokes, even recently Chris Rock. Now, what about you? Are there topics that you avoid in your comedy that you think might be problematic?
No, because I don't usually think in a problematic manner. Usually it's stuff I think about. I've already kind of vetted it and edited it myself. I don't believe in cancel culture. I think that people are really uptight. I think that, like, nowadays you have a small percentage of people that maybe dislike a certain stand-up routine or something, and we're giving them more attention than the people that enjoy good stand-up. My good friend Dave Chappelle told me years ago, he said, Donnell, it's our job to make fun of the things that are troubling the world. I think people are uptight. I think people want, and the thing about it is nowadays, if you're going to go see a comedian, you can Google that person's name. You can find out what style they have. So you can choose to buy the ticket or not buy the ticket. Even when it comes to watching a show on Netflix, you can choose to click on or click off. You know, I think that there's some people that have more at stake. People that are attached to corporations and brands and big film and television houses, they have to concern themselves with what they say more than somebody like myself that has been building a lifestyle off of fans one by one. I mean, this will probably make the 14th year I've came to the Arlington Improv. So my fans are gonna be my fans, and my fans are, if you want to say, those are my bosses, and those are the people that I answer to.
Right. No, good point. Good point.
But I will say this.
Yeah.
I have a no smacking policy.
No
I have
smacking.
a no smacking policy.
That's
all right,
good.
let's just keep it clean. Because if you think Chris Rock went on Will Smith for the things that he did, I'm telling you, if you smack me, it's like the Incredible Hulk. Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Well, it's good. Fair warning. Fair warning.
Yeah.
So
but I'm excited to be there.
So you're expecting to tape your own comedy special later this year, I understand. So is this tour sort of a warm-up, a practice run for that?
Yeah, it is. Last year, Dave Chappelle is executive producer this. Last year, during the pandemic, or at the tail end of the pandemic, we did a Netflix special. I had already had it in the can, and I had an air date and everything. Like 2 weeks before we were going to do it, Dave calls me right before I'm going on stage. He says, Donnell, I want to do it again. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I was like, how do I go from getting a standing ovation, chest bumping, the director, to you want to do it again? And he made some good points. He said, Donnell, you had a lot of jokes about COVID. We're trying to make a masterpiece. We want to make something that's classic. And if we drop these jokes with all the COVID references, it'll be dead, it'll look dated, and it won't be the classic thing we're going for. So, you know, it was a tough pill for me to swallow, to, you know, put that work into doing a special, and someone said I want to shelve it, but also give me another opportunity to take the constructive criticism and do something about it. He has an eye for he's got 6 specials. He's won like 5 Grammys, 5 Emmys. So if I'm going to take advice from anybody, I think it was in my best interest to do that. So this is a warm-up tour to get me ready for this special that we're slated to shoot in May.
Well, we want to let folks know they can see Donnell Rawlings Friday through Sunday at the Arlington Improv. Tickets start at $30. You can find a link to this and his website as well on our website, fox4news.com. And remember, there is a no-slap policy at the show.
Yeah, I like to close with one thing before I leave.
Okay.
I'm rich. I won't say the end, but if you follow the Chappelle show, you know that iconic phrase, and I want to stick with that. Thank you for your time, Arlington. Let's go.